How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to 9 Episode 2. If you guys have not watched the previous episode, or the previous video, excuse me, go back and watch it, because in the last video, oh boy, there was a big old fight, a big old confrontation with Ghost, between Ghost and Kakeru to be specific, until Sora showed up to save the day. Believe it or not, Sora saved the day. You know, Goofy, barely less useless than Kakeru has been because, well, she actually has an ability. Yeah, she actually saved the day, more specifically saved Kakeru because, yeah, Ghost is the evil eye user. She has the artifact that allows her to turn people into stone. She is trying to, I guess, collect other artifacts. She wants to be the all-powerful, whatever her reasoning may be. I don't think it's necessarily related to the whole Iris deal, but nonetheless, she was about to kill Kakeru, but then Sora jumped in, used some crazy-ass ability that no one even knew that she even had. I don't even know if she actually knew, and I guess we'll heal. Kakeru is still kind of like petrified here and there, but he's kind of coming back to normal. I guess you can kind of equate it to whenever a body part like fully falls asleep, like that shit has no feeling whatsoever, and you kind of just let the blood flow again, and you know, eventually you'll get the sensations and everything again, then you'll feel pain, and then you'll be good to go.
悪いな。大変だったろ。
全然。いや、嘘。めっちゃ疲れた。
It took 3 times as long to get home as it normally would.
で、話すよ。大丈夫？
あ、大丈夫。
Sora makes sure I'm leaning against the wall before letting go of me. She takes her shoes off and then squats down in front of me.
靴脱がしてあげようかと思ったけど、靴とズボンだけ石になって中は無事だったりはしない？
いや、感覚が完全にない。服ごと石化してるな。
どうしよう、脱げないじゃん靴。
治るまでこのまま過ごすしかないな。よっと。
大丈夫？
こっちの足に体重かけるのは怖いが。
I shift my weight over to my petrified right leg and lift my left leg up and take off the shoe that I can, the one shoe. How long is it gonna take for me to heal? Just getting into my house is a chore.
おい、捕まって。
ありがとう。
With Sora's help, I make it to the bed and sit down. Shit, my leg won't bend properly, so my posture's gotten weird.
寝てた方がいいんじゃない？
悪い。そうする。
It's a struggle, but I manage to lie down. But since I can't bend my elbow at all, it's hard to get into a comfortable position. While I'm trying to figure out the best way to orient myself, Sora pulls out her phone and makes a call. Wonder who she calling? Probably Kujo, maybe also Yuki?
あ、もしもし、私です。
Nope, probably parents.
いや、もうそのネタいいから。
Yep.
詐欺じゃないから。あなたの娘だから。ね、お兄ちゃん風邪ひいちゃったみたいでさ、私土日こっちに泊まるから。電話変わる？あ、いいの？はいはい。
Wow. Alright.
じゃあね。はいはい。おやすみ。
Well, everything is totally normal there after Golden Week. Sora taps the end call button on her phone, puts it down on the table, and turns to face me.
ってわけで、泊まっていきまーす。
あ
れ、怒んないの？
このざまで帰れなんて言えないだろ。ありがとう。助かるよ。
うわ、素直。戸惑う。
でもお前、なんであそこにいたんだ？
なんでって、そりゃあね、心配だったから？
帰ったふりか。
だってニーニだって危ないじゃん、一人で帰るの。
全然気づいてなかった。お前ゴーストのやつに力通用しないだろ。
そうだけど使わないよりマシだろうし。ごめん。
いや、助かった。ありがとう。
どうしたの？
何が？
いつもなら怒るところなのに。
自分のミス棚にあげて命の恩人を叱れないだろ。
でも
助かったよ。ありがとう。
Why does Sora look so glum? Well, yeah, we almost died. She basically saw us on our deathbed there for a very brief moment. It seems like there's some reason that she doesn't want to accept my thanks. But I can't bring myself to ask her what it is. An awkward silence settles over us. The one who finally breaks it is my other savior. Oh yeah, Sophie was involved. She was around. She did have involvement. Sophie appears directly above me. She vanished without a word after we left the park earlier. I was starting to think maybe she'd actually been seriously injured by Ghost and was just acting tough to reassure us, while in reality she was having trouble maintaining her body in this world. But with the way that she's acting, it doesn't seem that was the case.
ちょっと調べ物をしていたの。急にいなくなって悪かったわね。
ああ、いや。調べ物って？
あの子の目的。あなた、運が良かったわね。別の枝では、ついさっき3人目の犠牲者が出ているわ。
It was Kujo.
しかもユーザーの。
誰だ？
それは知らなくていい。あの子、あなたに言ったのよね。力をよこせって。
Actually, I wonder about something. The person who died at the very end of the first episode, could that have been Takamine, the commander? Could he have been actually like put the blame on him? You know, he's actually all evil and all that, and Ghost can just go on free, getting all the artifacts that she wants?
ああ、俺のアーティファクトが欲しかったらしい。
なるほどね。別の枝の私はあの子とニアミスしていたようね。
ニアミス？
別の枝でとあるユーザーを石化し破壊した後、アーティファクトを回収せずに立ち去っているの。
It had to have been him. It's whoever she killed in the good route of episode 1.
多分回収する。いえ、探す時間がなかったのでしょうね。破壊した直後に私が現れたから。破壊って、最初の人はされてなかったよね。その人に恨みがあったってこと？
Unless it was Kujo, then, well, I don't know.
別の枝の私もそう思ったみたいだけれど、違うわね。破壊する必要があった。魔眼は今のカケルのように、服でも何でも身につけているものと一緒に対象を石化する。
ああ、そういうことか。人を石にしてから砕いてアーティファクトを探す。
あら、あなたにしては理解が早いわね。そういうこと。どこに隠していても石像を砕いていけばそのうち出てくる。
けど奪ってどうするんだ？アーティファクトは自分で持ち主を決めるんだろ？奪ってもそのうち消えちまうだろう。
そうでもないのよ。強引に契約する手段がある。あなたたちに教える気はないけれど。
奴はその手段を知っている
でしょうね。問題はどうやって知ったのか、それとも最初から知っていたのか。
あいつイーリスのことを知らなかった。
あら、じゃあそちら側の人間ね。ということは
ソフィー以外にこっち側に来ている異世界人がいる？
自力で気づいたとは思えないし、そうなるでしょうね。
I guess it wouldn't be all that surprising, and it should be expected at this point. I started to suspect as much earlier, and now Sophie has pretty much confirmed it. Ghost is like us, but much more knowledgeable. It appears her otherworlder friend has no qualms about telling her all the things Sophie's been keeping from us, though it's not like knowing this gets us anywhere.
あいつどうなったんだ？
そうね。はっきりとしたことは言えないけれど。私勢いで消しちゃったけど、死んでないよね。
I mean, I have like literally no attachment to her whatsoever except like wanting more information from her, so if she's dead, alright, whatever.
死んではいない。存在が限りなく希薄になっているってところでしょうね。
Which benefited us, for the moment.
空の力、思ったよりも強力だわ。 どう表現すればいいかしら。そうね、存在感の操作とあなたは表現していたわね。存在感を空に操作された結果、この世界に存在することすらできなくなった。
この世界に存在できない。
それ本当に死んでないの？死んではいないわよ。空が本気であの子を消し去ろうとしていたら、あなたたちの記憶からもあの子は消えているはず。
Oh, that would have been problematic.
けれど消えていない。かろうじてまだこの世界に存在している。
Imagine we totally erased her. Actually, after finding out who the actual user of the evil eye was, and after erasing her, we would lose all memories of her existence, everything. So they would think that they hadn't found the user of the evil eye and would just go on back to looking, to wondering who it could be.
それに、仮に完全に消し去られたとしても、あの子なら自力でどうにかしちゃうでしょうね。
つまり、あいつはまた戻ってくるってことだな。
Oh yeah.
そういうこと。いつになるかはわからないけれど。
完全に消しても復活するって。何なんだあいつは。
とにかく生きてはいるんだよね。よかった。
Sora smiles, relieved. That's when I finally realized the reason she looked so down before is that she was worried that she'd killed someone. Man, I'm dense. It was so obvious. That aside, there's still one thing I'm very worried about. Sora's stigma. I've got to make sure nothing bad is going to happen.
ソフィー。
何？
そこまで分かってるってことは、一部始終見ていたんだよな。
そうね。あなたの心配も分かっているわ。はい。体調に変化は？別に。そう。ならしばらく様子見ね。何が？
気づいてなかったのか？お前の全身にスティグマが浮かんでいた。
そうなの？
It was really cool. Like, I would go as far to say it was based. But also, like,
カケ
really
ルを助けた
dangerous.
くて力を引き出した結果でしょうね。急激なスティグマの侵食。相当な負荷がかかったはずよ。すごく疲れてはいるけど。
That could also be from the adrenaline rush ending.
侵食ってあまりいい表現じゃないな。
そう。あまりいいことじゃないのよ。ならいいわ。しばらく能力の使用は控えなさい。どうせあの子もいつかは復活する。能力を維持しようなんて考えないように。わかりました。よろしい。まったく心配事だらけね。本当はカケルのことも助けるかどうか迷ったのよ。
マジかよ。
姿を晒すことになるし、リスクなんて背負いたくないじゃない。けれど空が飛び出そうとしたから仕方なく。どうせなら最初から空に任せちゃえばよかったわね。悪かったわね、止めて。二人とも今日はもう休みなさい。まだ聞きたいことはあるでしょうけれど、それは明日話してあげる。
Oh, I've got several questions as well. I guess we're pretty mutual here.
いろいろありがとう、ソフィー。
どういたしまして。じゃあ私も戻るわ。疲れちゃった。ニーニ、本当に治るんだよね？治るわよ。どれくらいかかるか知らないけれど。じゃあね、また明日。
Goodbye, I guess. Guess we're going to sleep with, dead limbs for a while. Sophie waves and then vanishes through her dimensional rift. So Ghost is going to come back, and when she does, her first order of business will be killing me. I hope my arm and leg are healed by then at least. In another timeline, 3 people have already died, but in this one, there's only been 1 victim, and I came out of this fight alive. While things aren't ideal, they're definitely progressing a lot better than they could be. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Now hold that thought there, Sora, whatever the fuck you gotta say. I do want to admit that, yeah, I mean, it is pretty interesting whenever we consider, and what we were also considering of how there have been less, problems in this branch, if you will, and Sophie brought that up saying that there was a second victim in episode 1, but not here. We avoided that by putting pressure on Rigveda. That was such a valuable hint that one of them was the user of the evil eye, or at least the user was connected to them in some way. And yeah, in the last video, I was still predicting that Ghost was our enemy, but her little, like, fooling around there, making us think that, oh, everything is okay with her, it did make me think, what if it is Commander who actually is the user of the evil eye, not the person that makes the most sense? And then that completely got blown away.
さっき
あ
ソフィーがさ、私が飛び出そうとしたからって。
言ってたな。本当ありがとな。
ごめん。
What's she apologizing for? I struggle into a sitting position and look over at Sora. Tears gather in the corners of her eyes.
本当はそうじゃなくて、あの人がお兄ちゃんに話しかけた時、すぐ助けに行きたかった。でも動けなかった。私動けなかった。お兄ちゃんが石になりかけてても動けなかった。
I mean, fear can quite literally do that to you, especially when her other encounter with Ghost, or her first encounter really, was such a traumatic one for her. So yeah, I mean, it's not too surprising. It sucks that she wasn't able to be the hero from the get-go, but it is what it is.
怖くてただ見てただけ。
I'm not gonna hold a grudge. You guys can if you want.
してない。
Even so, I know you guys won't, because all of you guys like Sora.
ごめん、私お兄ちゃんのこと助けられなかった。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
Sora looks down, unable to meet my gaze, and apologizes over and over. But in the end, she did save me. I don't say that though, because there's a better way to convey those feelings than words. I gently pat Sora's head. With a little gasp, she blinks up at me and smiles. I smile back and fiercely ruffle her hair.
何すんだ、やめろ。
落ち込んでるよりそうやって騒いでる方がお前らしいぜ。
何その決め顔、手足ぶち砕くぞ。
それだけは本当にやめてくれ。
てか今気づいたんだけど、着替えどうすんの？脱げないよね。
ああ、そうだな。ズボンは着るしかないな。シャツはなんとか脱げそうな気がする。
ゆったりしたのある？足がそんなんだと普段ニーヤンが履いてるピッチピチでお尻のラインわかるやつ無理でしょ？
そんなの履いてねえよ。なんかあるんじゃないかな。半ズボン的な。
半ズボンって、現代の若者が半ズボンって語彙力。
Yeah, also, if the game tries to get me to say that, I will probably pass.
服の名前なんて知らねえんだよ。
Just for my safety. Just in case.
どれどれ、見繕ってあげようじゃないの。
Sora gets up and opens my closet. She starts rummaging through my clothes. Yeah, again, I probably wouldn't want to say any of those words, but luckily the game is not having me do so. Just for my safety. I won't explain.
最悪体操着のハーフパンツでもあるじゃん。丈が中途半端なカーゴパンツみたいな。クソだせえな。
Hey, you know, cargo pants, cargo shorts, whatever you want to call them, they're cool. Now, jorts, on the other hand, not so much.
うっせえよ。人の趣味に文句つけんな。
T シャツも着るの厳しそうだし。お、あるじゃん。何このチェックのシャツ。ゲロだせえな。
だからうるせえよ。安かったんだよ。
とりあえず着替えは大丈夫かな。あ、お風呂はどうすんの？
入りたいけど我慢するしかないな。
遠慮するな。私が丸洗いしてやろうじゃないか。
No, it's all good.
いいって。後で体拭いとく。
私が拭いてあげよう。
だからいいって。なんで世話焼きたがるんだお前は。
She's going into nurse mode.
ニーニのことを思って海外しく世話焼いてあげようとしてるんでしょ。感謝しろ。そして感動しろ。
はいはい。ありがとうございます。
いやマジな話さ、ニーニ平然としてるけど大変なことになってるんだからちゃんと頼ってよね。 そのつもりで泊まってくんだから。
分かってるよ。ありがとう。
よろしい。なんかすんごいパワー使ったから食べたばっかだけどお腹すいた。ニーニはい
や、俺はい
いの？じゃあ私の分だけ買ってこよう。
今から？
うん。なんだ？寂しいか？
アホか。
心配ご無用。ラスボスは私が封印したじゃないですか。
Oh yeah, but Takamine could quite literally come and find us.
そりゃそうだが。
I'm sure he'll be quite upset.
本当にいいの？
じゃあなんか甘いもの。
ほいほい、行ってきます。安静にしてなよ。
Sora grabs her phone and wallet and then leaves my room. Even though she was so dejected a moment ago, she's already back to her usual cheerful self. I can't tell if that's because she's actually gotten over what happened, or if she's just forcing herself to act cheerful so I don't get worried. Sora made up for my blunder. No, more than just that. She sealed away the user of the evil eye and bought us valuable time. Well, no, it's not that simple. Why do I always end up letting my guard down too soon? Ghost might be gone for now, but Takamine might try to get revenge. Even if he doesn't, there's still the other worlder who's helping Ghost. Just because we've taken one person out of the equation for the moment doesn't mean we're safe. I stretch my hand toward my phone, but it doesn't reach. Alright, calm down, me. I need to break my habit of panicking the moment I realize there's danger. I can't even walk right now. There's no way I can go bring Sora back. Wait, what did that say? Wait, I can't even walk right now. There's no way I can go bring Sora back? Oh, okay. I was like, what? But no, I understand what he's saying. Besides, I'm sure she's fine for now. I just have to wait. I blame the heat. The heat will not, help me think right now. The summer is upon us. After all this time, we finally know for sure who the user of the evil eye is. It only took us 2 episodes, but I think we got it. I'm surprised that it didn't take maybe like 1 more, but I guess the goal from now is trying to clean up all this shit. We also know her goal is to kill other users and steal their artifacts. However, we still have no way of stopping her. As a result, Sora put herself at risk just to hold Ghost at bay. I think back to the guy who caused the fire at school. He had lost all semblance of sanity, and his powers were going berserk. That's the price you pay when your stigma erodes you completely. But Sora's still sane, and Sophie said that she would keep an eye on things, so I guess that means I don't have to worry just yet. But there's no telling what might happen next time. If Sora is forced to use that much of her power again, I can't afford to screw up that badly a second time. I need to get stronger. If the artifact I've made a contract with won't be of any use, then maybe I can't just let others protect me. I need to be able to protect them too. I never want to see Sora looking that sad again. What could we do? Well, this is Japan. Getting a gun is not as easy as it is in America, so that's out of the equation. I don't know. Could we go spend some money on a really nice sword or something? I don't know. Like, what could we use as like an actual weapon? Sora let me use the bed last night. I mean, it is my bed, so it's not like I should need permission, but I still couldn't get much sleep. It's just so weird not being able to feel 2 of my limbs. Every time I was about to doze off, I tried to roll over and realized I couldn't, and then I was wide awake again. The sun was rising by the time I finally fell asleep. That was barely 3 hours ago. It's 9 in the morning now, and I'm awake again. I don't want to mess up my sleep too badly, so I reluctantly decide to get out of bed. Sora's already awake. She's wearing a pair of earbuds and watching a video while she downs a glass of milk. As I struggle my way up, she realizes I'm awake and then turns to look at me.
おはよ
おはよ
う。ミヤン全然眠れてて。よかった。咳か、溶け始めてる。
本当だ。
I can bend my elbow and my knee. The gray plague afflicting my limbs has started to recede.
可動域がすげえ広がった。関節って大事だな。かなり楽だ。
Yeah, you know, that is a common saying. You don't know you'll miss something until you truly lose it.
ほんとよかった。結構溶けるスピード速いね。
これならあと 2,3 日くらいで完治するかもな。
学校ちょっとだけ休まないとね。
だな。
いいなあ、休めて。
学校嫌なのか？
そういうわけじゃないけど、ニーヤンといたいじゃん。
何言ってんだお前。
ドキッとしたでしょ、妹の愛に。
Uh-huh.
ばっかじゃねえの。
たまにはさ、優しい言葉かけろよな。
昨日かけただろ。
あー、ちょっと一人で立てる？
大丈夫。
I carefully place my feet on the ground and get off my bed. Man, just being able to bend my knee makes a world of difference. I drag my lame right foot behind me and hobble to the bathroom. I'm able to brush my teeth just fine with one hand, but washing my face is a bit more of a challenge. Even with a functioning elbow, my petrified hand can't do much. Once I've washed my face, I towel myself off and return to the living room.
ほい、これパン。昨日買ってきたやつ。
お前は？
もう食べた。
そっか。
I sit down on the floor and unwrap the chocolate chip pastry that Sora bought for me. As I start chowing down, Sora heads to the kitchen. A few seconds later, she returns and puts a cup down in front of me.
牛乳。
ありがとう。
She then sits back down and resumes watching her video. I focus on my breakfast.
あ、みやこ先輩とゆうき先輩に話したよ。昨
That's
日
good.
のこと。
I think it's good to keep him up with what crazy shit went down because yeah, that is pretty important stuff.
ああ、うん。
すぐ返事来て、お見舞いに来たいって。
ん？俺のことも話したのか？
そりゃ話すでしょ。心配してたよ。ゆうき先輩は石化に興味ありって感じだったけど。
まあ、勇気はそうだろうな。何時頃？
Like 10 minutes?
ニーに寝てるから待ってって言ってあ
Oh,
る。
okay.
何時ならいい？
Okay, so we've got a fair amount of time. Good.
別にいつでも。
じゃあみやこ先輩がお昼作ってくれることを期待して、今すぐでも OK って言っておこう。
飯か。申し訳ないけど、作ってもらえると確かにありがたいな。
コンビニお弁当じゃ栄養偏っちゃうしね。あ、期待してじゃなくて、ちゃんとお願いした方がいいよね。
I would roll with that.
だな。材料費こっち持ちでお願いしますって。
ほいほい。
Sora pulls out her phone and starts typing away.
そういえば、お母さんからもメッセージ来てた。
なんて？
お兄ちゃん大丈夫そう？
俺に直接聞けばいいのに。
辛いだろうから気を使ってるんでしょ。風邪って言っちゃったし。
ああ、そっか。
兄やん、お母さんとお父さんの心配とかを素直に受け取らないよね。
Well, based on how they've been acting towards us this entire game, yeah.
反抗期なのかもな。
だっせー。ま、風邪うつされたくないからそっちには行かないけどとかお母様おっしゃってましたけど。
Of course.
そういうとこだよ、うちの親は。そういうとこだよ、本当。そりゃ俺も素直に受け取らないわ。
そう言いつつも心配してると思うけどね。前言ってたよ。お兄ちゃん男の子だからあんまりべったりしたら嫌がるよねとか。
まあ、仮に本当に風邪だったとして来るって言われてもいいって言っただろうけど。
ニーニがそんなんだからお母さんなりにいい感じの距離保ってるんでしょ。
お前は意外と物事ちゃんと見てるな。
意外ってなんだよ。12時頃に来るってさ、2人とも。
わかった。
Sora puts down her phone, and I go back to my breakfast. We've got about 3 hours to kill. There isn't much to do, so we end up spending most of the time lazying about. Just before the girls are supposed to arrive, I change my shirt and fix up my hair a little. Yeah, we gotta look a little presentable, but I'm sure they'll understand that, like, we're a little disabled at the moment. The doorbell rings a few minutes before 12, and Sora goes out to greet our guests.
入って入って。お邪魔します。お邪魔します。
Kujo and Yuki step into my
いらっ
apartment.
しゃい。
Though I'm trying to make my petrified limbs as inconspicuous as possible, the two girls instantly notice them and their expressions grow worried.
ニミくん、大丈夫？
No, but thank you for asking.
ああ、見た目はこんなだけど痛みもないし割と平気。
昨日は腕も足も曲がらなかったもんね。だいぶ良くなったよ。よく見せてくれる？
Yuki squats down beside me and Kujo follows suit. I rest my arm on the table and stretch out my leg so they can get a better look.
これが魔眼の力。
衣服ごと石化しているのね。
ああ、だから切って脱ぐしかなかった。
触っても。
力入れないなら砕けると治らないらしいから。
Yuki traces my petrified pant leg with her index finger.
質感は石と変わりないわね。
本当に無事でよかった。
Honestly, if that
大事な時にそばにいられなくて。
if I had like, let's say one of my hands right now up to my forearm, elbow, whatever was completely stone, I'd probably start freaking the fuck out. Like even while it was happening, even afterwards, like I would be an anxious mess. I would probably go into shock, to be completely honest with you guys. My heart rate just, it would be too much. I would probably just die right there before I'm even petrified.
いや、完全に油断してた。油断していい状況じゃなかったのにな。俺の判断ミスだよ。
敵の目的はあなたを殺すことだったの？
Correct, madam.
目的っていうか手段だな。あいつの本当の目的は。
はいはい、お茶入れましたよ。ニーニじゃなくてテーブル囲んで座りましょう。あ、そうね。お茶ありがとう。
いただくわ。
Kujo and Yuki head over to the table and I pull my arm and leg back. Sora sits down as well and then explains everything that happened. About how Ghost's true objective is to steal artifacts and thus why she's trying to kill users. Sora also explains that though she managed to make Ghost disappear, she'll come back eventually. And when she does, she'll try to kill me again. No, not just me, but all of us.
アーティファクト欲しさに人を殺すだなんて。
見下げ果てた外道ね。生物に選ばれるべき人間ではなかった。
でもごめんなさい。なんだろう、ぼーっとしちゃった。ソラちゃんの能力でしばらくは大丈夫なんだよね。うん、消したった。
アークエネミーはゲヘナへと落ちた。しかしあくまでも時間稼ぎ。奴は煉獄の谷から這い上がり、再び私たち光の使徒の前に現れる。
だいたいそういう感じなんじゃないですかね。
I mean, you could kind of say that she is sort of in like a void right now, temporarily, but she will find her way out.
そう。状況は把握した。
Yuki downs her tea and gets to her feet.
ごちそうさま。
もう帰っちゃうの？
ええ。様子を見たかっただけ。長居するつもりはない。
じゃあ私もこれ。
Kujo takes a few neatly wrapped boxes out of her bag.
片手で食べやすいようにおにぎりとあとサンドイッチ、唐揚げとウインナーと卵焼きも。
God damn it, I could go for all of that right now. Jesus.
わざわざお家で作ってきてくれたんだ。私もすぐに帰るつもりだったから冷めちゃって申し訳ないけれど。
いや、本当に助かるよ。ありがとう。材料費は。
今日は私が。せめてこれくらいは。
ありがとう。味わって食べるよ。
じゃあ私も帰るね。またね。何か困ったことあったらいつでも呼んでね。飛んでくるから。
ありがとう。結城もわざわざ来てくれてありがとう。
お大事に。
With that, Yuki heads for the door. I'm about to get up to see her off, but Kujo waves me back down with a no need to get up on our account. Since walking is a bit of a chore, I gratefully relax back into my seat. Kujo waves farewell and follows Yuki to the door. Sora goes after her to see them both off. I hear the door open and then close. There's a loud click as Sora locks it. And then she returns to the living room.
一緒にランチしたかったけどすぐ帰っちゃったね。
I mean, it is the weekend, they could be busy with other things.
気を使わせちまったな。
食べよっか。
だな。ありがたくいただこう。
その前に 少し時間をもらうわよ。
I was wondering when Sophie would, I guess, interrupt us or come back. I mean, she did say that she was going to talk to us again. As I'm reaching out to the box of food, Sophie appears above us. I reluctantly lean back and rest my hand in my lap.
どうせならみんないる時に出てくればよかったのに。
都だけならそうしたでしょうけど、これ以上リスクを背負いたくないのよ。
Oh, I'm sure Yuki would have loved to meet you.
結城先輩も仲間なのに。分かっているけど、あの子めんどくさそうなんだもの。
That's fine. That's totally understandable.
そっちが本音か。
そんな話はどうでもいいのよ。石化溶け始めているようね。
ああ。話してくれるんだよな。
そうね。魔眼について話してあげる。
Oh, thank you. Sophie floats down to the table and heaves a weary sigh before beginning her story.
あなたも知っての通り、魔眼の発動トリガーは視線を合わせること。
That is true. Also, we are going to end the episode here, or the video here. I have no idea how long her explanations are going to be. I don't know if this is the information dump or whatever, but yeah, before we get into more stuff, I think this is an okay place to end it. Yeah, so not too many things happen into this video. I kind of expected this one to be the chill one because, yeah, we have to recover. We kind of have to recuperate and get our bearings and what have you after all of that happened in the last video, so I totally understand. But I think the next video will be a good one with more information coming our way and Kakeru getting closer and closer to fully recovering. But yeah, thank you all for watching this one. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz, and I will see you all in the next one. Take it easy.